Being a musician is something that is very difficult. It takes a lot of talent, a lot of natural skill, and you either got it or you don't. And sometimes successful musicians have waded into the area of guitar, something I've never been able to do. And today we're going to take a look at some of the biggest guitar fails of all time. Before we get started, if you're new here, please subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on videos just like this and updates every day about your favorite bands. Nick Jonas, famously of the Jonas Brothers. Who could forget a tandem of three Disney douchebags that just couldn't get along, so they split until their solo careers didn't work out and they had to get back together? Well, while Nick Jonas was on that solo run, he performed at an award show, and this is the steaming hot pile of garbage he laid out on his guitar. Needless to say, Nick Jonas probably isn't better than any random bro you can find noodling around on his guitar in your local guitar center. Madonna. She's one of the most famous musicians and most successful musicians of all time, but that doesn't mean that she's sort of weird at times. Madonna seems to view herself as the goddess of the universe who can do anything she wants, but that doesn't mean she does it well. So from time to time she tries new things, and here's her god-awful attempt at trying to play the guitar. Please stop. So like the Madonna song says, music makes the people come together, except her guitar solo makes me hate music and people at the same time. This one's an interesting one because Eddie Van Halen is definitely one of the greatest guitarists of all time in my opinion, but even the greats like EVH have off nights. Here's Eddie ripping a gig and having some serious troubles trying to play his solo. It's okay, Eddie, we love you anyways. Look, we've all had a bad night. It's Eddie Van Halen, for God's sakes. Cut him a break. Fred Durst. Now, first of all, if you want to hear the story of our last subject, Eddie Van Halen, going to Fred Durst's house and trying to attack him, click the card up in the corner right now to hear this insane story. During their heyday, Limp Bizkit was one of the biggest bands of all time. They sold tens of millions of albums around the world, and although they've gotten their fair share of hate, you can't deny that they were able to captivate audiences. At one time, Fred Durst was the vice president of Interscope Records, and although he was great at many things, unfortunately for him, those times he tried to play the guitar certainly weren't getting him any nookie, or maybe they were, who knows.
Shag my friends tonight!
So, I'm a big Limp Bizkit fan, all the love to Fred Durst, but please stop playing guitar or take some lessons. And of course, Lil Wayne, but you knew this one was going to come up. Lil Wayne went through this weird phase back in 2008 where he seemingly got really into Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and decided he wanted to be a skateboarder and a rock guitarist. He released a poorly produced rock song called Prom Queen that was a pretty big hit for him, and although the song was well received by his fans, he tried to get into playing the guitar, and he's just shit. But instead of acting like he's shit, he was just shit, but acted like he was great. But here's the thing that doesn't make Lil Wayne a rock star. When he toured with Blink-182, he actually threw a bitch fit and refused to come out and perform in front of fans because there weren't enough people in the crowd. Anyways, I hope you guys like this list. Again, if you're new here, please subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on breaking news and updates and more videos just like this. Also, check out memberships, behind the scenes content. I'll review your band. You can also submit questions and be featured on Rockfeed. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you all very soon.